Yeah, he's like
Yes,
20
yes,
years old.
they're clung together, man. They're clung together. Shemel. They're
How's
clung
that being a
together.
bitch?
He doesn't know how to be his own man. Like that's a bad, especially in NBA. You see how Dwight Howard is?
Because his dad
Kobe
keeps
used to
talking to him,
insult his ass.
keeps talking
No, I'm
about him and
saying
shit.
Kobe. Well, no. I'm saying Dwight Howard is a bitch because Kobe used to insult his ass all the time, and it's clearly affecting his play. That's why he's kind of trash. Well, it's not the only reason he's trash, but it
Oh, we
adds to
live.
it.
Yes.
Oh.
Just letting you niggas know, Howard is a bitch. Lonzo Ball's a bitch. How y'all doing today?
All right.
Uh,
No need for a recap, right? Because the chapter's fairly
yeah.
quick. It's all action based.
I mean, you think we should?
Very straightforward.
We don't need to go page by page. You think we should say like overall what happened?
Pretty much.
Yeah, you could just do like a quick recap. You know, you don't have to go
I
into
mean, it's
details. Like,
mostly
page by page.
It's the climax of the fight between Overhaul.
So this is
Pretty much.
Go
chapter.
ahead.
This is chapter 157, titled "Infinite 100%." My Hero Academia. You have Deku who's trying to catch Eri while Overhaul is still pursuing her. And the midst of everything, Deku does a 100% kick, and he vanishes up in the air, up into the top level. You have the other people like Ochako and Night Eye worried, and they're trying to get up to where Deku and Overhaul is at. We still have further physical altercations with them, where Deku's just trying to protect Eri and saying that he's not going to give her up to Overhaul. We get an explanation or some type of detail where the quirk is, and then also Overhaul he fuses with the guy that can absorb energy from other people by inhaling. And then we end the chapter off with Deku entering One for All Full Cal 100%.
All right. So thoughts on the chapter overall.
Thoughts overall, I thought it was a great chapter. Like the thing that stood out to me the most was like the art, because this art, I think it's because like he's been sick dealing with the anime and shit. I think because like the art's been good, but it hasn't been like really crisp. I feel like this chapter has like the best artwork in like a long time.
Yeah.
Just like going back.
I thought it's just because the climax. So like it felt like he turned it up like extra hard on like all these.
No, I think it's because he was like.
It added to the feeling. You think so?
I think it's because he was like sick. I mean, his art style is kind of like demanding too, if you know what I'm saying. Like,
I was thinking about that when I was reading. I was like, he's setting too high of a standard where like he always has to draw like this. Like the more he pushes it and the more the art gets better and better and better, like he can't pull a Tagashi and just start phoning chapters. He's like busy or he's like behind deadline because the art is becoming too good where it's like you're drawing too well for like a weekly schedule.
Yeah. But anyways, like the art's great. What I like most is that, you know, we got like a confirmation pretty much that, I mean, it's obvious, but we got confirmation from Overhaul himself, you know. Eri can't control her quirks, so everybody's suspicions of her, you know, healing everybody and then giving Muriel back his quirk. If she tried to do that, she'd kill him. So that's not possible. And then I like how this power up with Deku, you know, I like how it was handled, you know.
Yeah.
It's not bullshit and it makes sense, you know. So I just like how I like how everything's progressing and whatnot. What's interesting to me is like Night Eye. I still want to know about Night Eye's prediction because it's like he says the truth. He says the future can't like not be stopped from coming true. But we obviously know Deku's not going to die, so I'm curious to see if like is he just going to change the future because he's the main character, or is there like some kind of trick to this shit, you know?
The only thing to me that like it doesn't make sense yet if they don't die or whatever if they rescue her because it was set as like a rule that the future is
because like Eri can't really revive him back to life, you know, because she doesn't have control over it, and then Overhaul's not going to just revive them back to life either because why would he do that?
Yeah. Like I said, you were the one who said the thing about the clones, right? Like twice.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm just gonna wait and see because you never know what's gonna happen. But yeah, I thought it was a great chapter, to be honest.
Yeah. I also was impressed with like we haven't seen a lot of like the monster creatures, sort of like giant designs
Oh yeah, the
Like,
fucking
yeah,
big ass.
that overhaul turned
That shit was
into
cool.
like this giant Judy looking like demon thing. Like that was pretty good. So Eri can't control her quirk, but is she controlling it enough to heal Deku in the situation? Is that
No. It's
She's
because
not healing Deku. It's what she's doing is it's like she's
rewinding in
reversing
time or
time.
whatever?
Yeah, so it's not really healing. It's like it never happened.
Yeah, but is she
it's
controlling
like
it
The
enough
only
to do
problem
that?
is if she stays on his back too long, she'll probably revert his age.
no. What's
No,
happening is that
because
because he's like,
Overhaul literally said she would turn you into a monkey. She can turn you into a
Yeah.
monkey
yeah,
if she wanted. He said that in
yeah.
the chapter. So she he
But the
can
reason why
What if she
go
rewinds
ahead.
his body? What if she rewinds his body?
no, it's because the reason why I said like it makes sense. That's why I like this power up so much is because like she's not
Yeah.
going to like destroy him because he's constantly like breaking his bones and shit. Like what he said like because her power is constantly healing his broken bones, right? So because he's
Yeah, I
using
thought
like
that made sense. Yeah.
yeah, because he's using like 100% and breaking all of his bones and shit. Ares' power is constantly healing him and preventing him from like getting like totally like killed and shit like that from her quirk.
Yeah. If
So I
he,
was
if
like,
Where'd he
he
go?
uses, did everybody drop out? He keeps using too much power, and then she just rewinds it a second later. You know, like he's destroying his body, and she just like.
so
This
she's pretty much like a battery, I guess. She's like a
world.
big ass battery on his
But
back.
what I'm saying is, does she have full control over that? Because she's doing it.
No, she doesn't.
I
He
think
said she doesn't. She
I think
doesn't.
the
She
situation.
just
Not
realized what
control.
to do. She doesn't know how to control
I
it all.
think it's just the situation.
It's just losing her
It
power.
just it's convenient for her to be able to use it now. Then because she can't control it. I think it's just the
Yeah,
situation.
she definitely she can't control it.
No, Andre. He was asking
That's
if
what
she
he
can
said.
control it. And
Yeah, she
so,
can't
like,
control it.
Yeah,
I think
she can't control it.
I think that's where the convenience.
She can release her. She can release her power, but she can't like control it to a point where she can like
I think
stop her from like killing people and erasing their
yeah,
existence.
yeah, and I think Overhaul was saying like she doesn't know the full extent of what her quirk can do. Like she hasn't mastered her quirk at all, right?
Yeah, because
So
the
she
quirk
doesn't.
can
It
reverse
can do a
stuff
lot
back
of.
to
Yeah.
fetuses and
I mean, it's too much
non-existence.
we don't know to like complain about it or whatever to me because it's like aside from the fact that she's continuously like reversing the whole bone break and everything, it can affect his age because Overhaul did say something about
The thing
her being able to revert him back to like a fetus and back to like that. And I'm saying like that's the only sketchy part to me.
the thing that that's interesting that could happen. Why is he?
Kurt Angle's coming back, nigga.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, Deku just got his quirk recently, unlike most people, though, right? Like he just got the All Might's power. So what if she reverts him back too far to the point that he loses the quirk?
I think that's the
Is that a
dangerous
possibility?
aspect.
That's
That,
interesting.
Is that a
that's the
possibility?
danger. That's the dangerous aspect that Overall was saying. Like if you hold on to her too long, that may happen. Like
But it's not gonna happen though.
I always
I
had this.
think
I always had
situation,
this.
like if she was
Oh, go ahead. I was cutting you off.
I mean, the
I
quirk
think-
is it like a thing like a item that's like passing for it like from person to person, or can
No,
you just give him the power?
I think it's
I think that's
it's
a part of the
If
quirk.
you master it, I think if you master it, you can specifically decide what you want to rewind back.
Yeah.
Like she can reverse age, right? Like I mean,
Yeah.
No,
fucking,
she can reverse anything. Like you remember Orihime? It's probably like that.
like fucking, if she can control it, she could like make people. You can be immortal, pretty much. You can
I mean,
not age.
the one thing I thought about was that when the doctor was saying that Deku had the quirk, I think he might actually have a quirk, but there's something preventing it from being like completely like unlocked. And in this fight, maybe somehow Eri with what she's doing right now might trigger some. I don't know. I always thought about that because his dad like breathes fire or some shit, and his mom.
I don't know about.
Yeah, I always thought about it. I always thought about that he might actually.
Yeah, it opens up the door for something like that.
Because if you're gonna throw in like a
have people shit on the series more, dude.
People shitting on the series.
What?
Yeah, the people wouldn't like that.
Him having a quirk?
No, like
nobody will fucking like that. Quirk Pusher would catch so much shit.
Yeah, I mean, I could. The thing is, he set up.
Hey, but if it happens,
like the Dabi, Todoroki thing, possibly being related, like he kind of set it up. Like he set up that one guy, the big guy on the Villains Association. I forget his name. That looks like kind of like a dinosaur or something. Forgot what they
We don't know his name.
Yeah, we don't know his name yet.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he was in Kirishima's back.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have a name though.
Yeah, but he was set up like chapters and chapters ago, just visually in the background and stuff. So I mean,
what guy?
He doesn't have a name. The guy in Kirishima's backstory.
What does he look like?
The big guy. He looks like a big fucking ninja turtle.
He was like the big guy in a cloak, and like fucking was about to kill those kids.
It's a character in the flashback. I'm like,
yeah.
Shut up, Andre. Come on, go Rishima, bro.
All right, Andre. What do you think of the
I also like you guys. I think the art was probably just like, I think he really put his all into this art probably. Action was great. The main thing is just Uri's quirk. That's really the big conversational piece with this chapter. One, I think it establishes that Mario's not getting his quirk back. I think that's the first thing. I think what the quirk drug is doing is it's specifically rewinding a human back before it has a quirk. I think that's what the quirk drug is doing, and she can't like previously rewind something or kind of fast forward something. There's only so that's the first thing.
Wait, so do you think that I cut you off.
No, go ahead.
In time, do you think that
I was gonna say that? Do you think that
their quirk comes back?
That that's what exactly what I was gonna ask. Even though he keeps saying, "Oh, you lost it forever," does that?
Can I pitch a theory? Can I pitch a theory?
That would be something. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no.
All right, so
trolling.
No. Calm. Yo, I didn't even say anything, man. Damn.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
Thank you, Andre.
Nobody said nothing, Reem.
I feel y'all, man.
Big gold medalist.
All right, so Kevin called now. All right, so look, my blood pressure's high right now, but look, I'm just trying to get this Boku no Hero theory real quick. So, where do you guys see Deku going from here, power wise, man?
From here?
I mean, yeah.
Well, right now, before this whole thing, he was only at 8%. That's the I think it was 7 or 8% they could do.
Mm-hmm.
He jumped up to 20, and that's still too much for his body, given the fact that he's feeling his bones and stuff starting to creak and break. He's probably not going to go past, you can say maybe 13 after this arc. You can probably say that.
I think he's breaking 100.
Well, right now he's breaking.
You think he's breaking 100?
No, it's not possible because it's all about how.
How is that even possible, bro?
It's not possible.
Hey, man. You think he'll make that big of a jump in like one arc?
His body
from like 8% to 100. I was trolling, bro.
like I said.
No, he could right now. He could go over 100.
He can do it right now.
I mean, are you saying like 100 that he can control, or just 100 period? Because that's what he's doing right now, technically.
Oh my
God! He's already did the 100 full power.
The Bullet Club.
This nigga Kevin.
Oh my God!
I think he's saying like it's gonna be a shonen moment where he's like 200% or something like that.
I think 200 isn't 200% like him being able to use like 16% of. That's how the math is done, right? Because 100% with him being able to use 8% of.
I don't know what we're talking about.
The percentages of the.
I don't know. Again,
he has a scale of 1 to 100. Right now, he's only using 8%.
Hasn't he done like 10,000 times? Something like
no.
A Detroit Smash or something like that.
That was just like a translation that meant that he's breaking his limits.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember reading
like what All Might did that first fight
against Mustard.
Yeah, because I assumed that he was using. When I read that, I always assumed that he was using a percentage of that percentage of 100%. That's how I saw it, but I guess it
was confusing. But then like he apologized.
In reality, using something like 10,000% would be ridiculous. Like
it doesn't make sense mathematically. But I thought 100% is just like he's as strong as All Might in his prime. Yeah. Like that's 100%.
No, because the way they use the power is different. That's the thing.
So it's still weaker than All Might. What you're saying?
Yeah.
Or it's just like a different style of fighting.
It's still way weaker. Like
he can't fully take advantage of it.
His full 100%. His full 100% isn't on All Might's 100%.
Yeah.
That's how I always understood it.
Really?
It's because of the body fat too.
Yeah.
Like All Might's like
if he uses a full 100%,
So then what
maybe
you
that's
were
like
saying is
maybe
true.
like 40% or maybe
He could go
30% or
over
20% of
100%.
him.
I don't think so, but I mean, I
He'd
guess
probably
so.
die, but I don't know.
It depends
I
on how
think
he
what
distributes
we're going to
the
see
power.
is like gradual progression from like 1 to 100, so he can fully master one for all, not like 200%.
Yeah, but I'm saying 100% isn't really the full potential of his quirk.
Yes.
So when he reaches the
I'd
full,
rather it be that.
I'm not saying he's gonna call it 100%. Like maybe
I think
like you know.
I think that's the way he's using it. Like I don't think All Might was like using.
No, but our point was that his 100% is not anywhere near.
Okay.
Maybe not even
Yeah,
half.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because they're using a quirk
I don't know about half, but
Because I always understood it as you're using like every human being is using a certain percentage of their body in terms of strength, and when you use the entirety of it, it starts to put undue stress on your body. Now,
okay, so 100% is him
weak
using
as shit. His
it's
full
him using
strength,
100% of what his body can
of
do.
his
Basically, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's how I got it. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, Andre, am I audible or is that Andre? Is he here?
he's muted.
Okay. What did you think of the chapter?
I was gonna ask him to correct me, but
yeah. What do you think of the chapter? OJ Bobby. Okay. Kevin, what do you think of the chapter?
It was actually a good chapter. The area thing is an issue for me a little bit. I just have to see how it plays out, to be honest. Besides that, we had great action scenes. The area flashback was really good. I could see her. If they do get out of this, she could be like
joining the school.
Yeah, but she can't go to school there because she's still too young. But I think like Jason, he has like such a hacks ability. They need to teach her how to control it. They're gonna have to take her in, so she might like integrate into the kids of the school.
I think if they get her away, she's gonna be like a reoccurring character. Yeah.
If they what?
If they rescue her, she's gonna be a reoccurring character.
Yeah, because she's gonna have to find somebody to live with. People aren't thinking, oh, like after they rescue her, like what's gonna happen with her life? Are they gonna like put her in some kind of government thing? Are they gonna? Is somebody from the school gonna take her in? Where is she gonna go to school?
I think they would investigate her. I think they would investigate her genetic mutation or some shit.
Yeah, she's gonna be another test.
You think so? You think even the heroes?
That's why.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they're gonna rescue her. To be honest, I think the league would probably like.
Yeah, I'm thinking like if she was going to the heroes' hands, they're gonna still test on her, try to figure out what her quirk is and what is the mutation and what is it, and then.
Oh yeah, because she has to register with the.
Yeah, she still has to register what her quirk is, and then maybe.
And plus, her backstory is kind of like similar to fucking Shigaraki. So I thought like it was gonna be like another one of those Miram. What was that girl's name? Fucking, Kamugi. I forgot her name.
Kamugi.
Yeah, Kamugi. I thought it was gonna be like another Miriam Kamugi situation, so where like she kind of like influenced him because they have like the same backstory, or some shit. But I don't know.
But he don't give a fuck about her.
I wouldn't understand like
he don't give a fuck about her, bro. She's a
he's saying
I wouldn't understand the inclusion of the league if they didn't.
But
like,
did you say
anything.
Chisaki or Shigaraki?
Shigaraki. Oh. He thinks in the future she'll convince Shigaraki to be good as well.
You think the League of Villains are gonna get her?
That'd be good. But I mean, not be good, but I mean, have like a relationship because they have similar backstories and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I'm not hooding like Wesley is, but I don't know.
Yeah. I don't need this Shigaraki paired with this little girl.
I just hope this.
Yeah, that's a little. We've had too much of that.
I think we need to, with this chapter, though, we need to start wrapping it up now.
Yeah, it's definitely the climax.
I mean, it's the climax.
I think it should just be like 2 or 3 more chapters for this fight. Probably not even.
I mean, to me, it's looking like Overhaul is gonna get caught.
Yeah.
Is Deku gonna beat him?
Maybe.
I mean, he has to be. I mean, Tagada almost, Mirio almost beat him, right? And he has to be.
No, Mirio would have beat him. Mirio would have beat him if he wasn't protecting Eri. He would have beat him.
Yeah, and that's it. Right now, he has to be at least as powerful as Mirio, right?
I don't know about all that.
But we also got to put into consideration that he just,
he's strong, Mirio. What the fuck?
He doesn't know how to do it.
No, we got to take in consideration that Overhaul absorbed his subordinate's quirk, which is a lot.
Yeah.
No, but they just split up though.
No, not I'm talking not talking about that. I'm talking about the new dude, the one that fucking Ochako don't beat. He just absorbed his
big
ability.
ass nigga. What? His is the one that you can inhale and. Damn,
your energy.
It's like he touches you and he absorbs your stamina.
What do you think about that other guy kind of being
that's annoying as hell.
Yeah, he got kind of off screen. What do you think about that? You think that's the right way to handle it?
What?
I guess my only complaint in this arc would be like
he served his purpose to me.
Yeah, that was the only
my only
we didn't really get to see, right?
Say what?
In detail. It's like Hiroshima's battle took up like chapters, and the other guy he got like a full kind of chapter. Like the big three, we only got to see like a little. We got to see the least amount of her.
Yeah, she didn't really do much.
Listen,
I never really cared
the
about
dragon
her in
bitch.
the first place.
Yeah, we got to see her like the short.
Nejiro, I think her name is.
Listen, let's not talk about Hiroshima. Okay, you know how.
Yeah.
Kirishima lovers, fuck you niggas. But yeah, I'm saying it to you, nigga. Kevin K. Tamarco speaking out here.
Man, you don't have to deal with Bookie. You have to deal with Bookie.
Me and Bookie. Cool.
You don't want to
Actually, no, she doesn't like Hiroshima that much. She thinks he's like pretty.
Yeah, she's like, he thinks he's adorable. But yeah, with her, she's her. Maybe she's just low tier, not low tier, but like in terms of that, like ranking, she's just up to tier. But she's still better than a lot of people, like in terms of where she is. But I just feel like something, like, you know, when everything going good and you're like, something's gonna.
Yeah, obviously.
Some gotta give.
Yeah, you got
Mr. Compress personally. I think Mr. Compress is going to capture her.
I think so too. I wouldn't understand the inclusion of them.
Yeah.
And it's hard to accomplish anything.
Why do you have a problem with the Aries thing? Since you're the main person here,
the Aries thing?
Yeah. What's your main problem with it?
I mean, the fact that we kind of don't have any limitations for it, and she kind of has no control over it. It's too many, like, it's too many things we don't know. So it seems, and it's very convenient for the whole situation. But I don't think it's. I think my problem is, like, for this situation where, like, it's so dire. It's like, oh, I remember this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's mad convenient. And it's one of those hacks, like it's super duper hacks. It's not like one of those like plot devices where it's convenient and it's like it's a 1 or 2 type thing. This can be used in the future, but like I said, I don't know the limitations to it. I don't know.
It bothered me too. It bothered me too if she had like control over it, and then she give Mario back his quirk and he'll not there. Then I'd be like, wait a minute, this is bullshit.
So if she was like,
she can give him.
If she was like Princess Manchery,
no, she can't do that. Because she can't control her quirk.
If she was like Princess Manchery,
yeah.
And her with her, it's like,
I mean, even then, I'm pretty sure his quirk is like.
Even with
I don't think she can like.
Even with Princess Manchery, hers was like very, very temporary. Like it was like, you getting healed for like.
Oh, it wasn't log at his arm then.
Yeah, over time, like it took her a long time for that to stick.
But I mean,
for him to get fully healed, but that was a temporary fix. A very temporary fix.
As long as Mario doesn't get his quirk back.
Yeah, Mario. I mean, if they say she can get it back.
He shouldn't.
You don't think he
at
should?
No point? No,
but she can't control her quirk though. That's all I'm saying.
He needs to be an example of that drug, in my opinion. That's the point of introducing to show how serious that drug is. And if you just want to erase the seriousness of that drug with her quirk, then it's just like, what's the point?
I was thinking about it. What if he gets like really depressed that he doesn't have a quirk, and then like goes to offer one? No, I mean, I guess it's kind of sort of out of character, but in a sense that what if having a quirk, he took advantage of it, and he misses it so much that he kind of like.
I think Mario. I mean, you can do anything with this. To be honest, Mario can either just pass on whatever knowledge he has to Deku, and because he was the one that Nada was advocating to be the bear one for all. So she can pass on whatever he knows to Deku, or he can just turn heel, put everybody's business out there and help, and that'll throw a whole wrench in like everything. It'll be like
No, he doesn't have
that curveball. You don't. I mean, I'd put nothing past anybody. So.
And also, we gotta respect the Deku development in this chapter. You know how he was able to. He basically inherited Mario's and Bakugo's way of thinking when it comes to what a hero is. You know, like the whole Mario. I want to wipe the smile. I want to put a smile on everyone's face. That's Mario's thing. He adopted that into himself, and then the one that always wins is obviously from Bakugo, and he always had his own, which is to save everyone. So he's starting to understand what it is to be a hero and adopt more things into becoming a hero.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. But all right, so
Yo, jerk chicken is lit, bro. Oh my god,
it's not. It's just like okay. People hype it up too much.
yeah, you can catch these hands, Wesley.
It's like steel ball around. People like jerk chicken. Like yo, jerk chicken, like it's the greatest chicken.
I think it's good, but I never said all that. Calm down.
Everyone I know likes
it. Yeah, because you live in a white area, nigga. Please.
No, all the people.
They don't know what the fuck seasoning is.
White people don't like jerk chicken. Like it's Africans and black people.
Hey, we know good food, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I got my Chinese sweet tea right here.
I guess that's the chapter, right?
Yeah. Anything else?
Yes.
Let's get the ratings, MVP, and then favorite panel. What do you expect to see next week?
I'll knock it out. Chapter was like 9.5 out of 10. Favorite panel is that panel where Overhaul is kind of reaching down and you get like a really detailed spot of his hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite page. What I hope to happen next week is maybe just just them charging each other, and then Night Eye comes up and you get to see what he saw. Final blow, and then hopefully Mr. Compress comes in and snatches Eri away.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of people didn't seem to complain about Night Eye being like survived. Remember, there was people were debating whether or not he was dead, whether he was actually like killed by Overhaul for a little while, and now it's confirmed that he's fine. You know,
he's not fine, dude. He's
he's beaten up. You think he's still dying? Is he still dying?
I didn't see the hole in his chest. But you can't show that technically.
There's a hole in his chest, though.
There's a girl who can heal people, like right near them.
She can't control her quirk.
See, okay, that's it. I mean, I don't know. The fact that
we just gotta wait and see.
Yeah, it's too hard to tell. But she technically could save him, but
I guess, but she can't control her quirk. That's why I'm not worried about it, because that's why I think like his prediction is probably going to like somewhat come true, because she can't heal it. She can't heal him. If she tries to, she'll kill him.
Plot device ring?
Yeah, it depends on how it's going to happen. If it's going to be used really conveniently, or if it's actually she's not going to be able to control it. Because I mean, if she controls it, I'm not going to say anything. Obviously, or else Deku wouldn't be able to do that. His body will be destroyed if she couldn't control it.
Yeah, it looked like she could control it.
Yeah,
she can't control it, bro.
She can.
Did y'all miss the part where? No, she can't control it, dude.
So you think Deku's just risking it all? Like he might die because she has no control over it?
Yeah, she can't control it. The only reason why it's working now is because he's breaking his bones and she's like healing that shit.
So she can control
it. That's why
controlling.
She's not controlling it though.
She
technically, he is.
Control. She's controlling it to a certain extent. Yes.
She can release her power, but she can't. She can release her power, but she can't. Okay. Let's be technical then. She can release her power, but she can't admit how much she can do it. Simple. But even then, she still can't heal Night Eye. Like
All right. Well, who's the MVP, Andre?
Deku.
I'm not saying for a fact she could, but she can.
If she had control.
She's showing control right now.
All right, Chanel.
She doesn't have control.
Rating MVP.
I'm gonna go a solid 10. My favorite panel. I have two. The last one, and then like the one where like Overhaul's about to attack him, and then like the impact of the kick seems like a shockwave and shit. I think it's like page 12 of manga stream. Nah, it's like It's
every other page in this chapter though was crazy. That scene when like it transforms, and Deku's like looking up at it. It's like the size of a building and it's coming at him. Like that was crazy. All the
page
time.
7 on
Diego Slam.
Who's the MVP? And what do you expect?
Definitely my boy Deku, and I just expect probably the. I don't think the fight will end next week. I think it'll be like a cliffhanger where he's about to land the final blow.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna end.
And then 2 weeks from now, that'll be the final chapter of the arc. And he either defeats Overhaul or he doesn't. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, to be honest. He can or he can. It could go both ways.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't have to. It's set up so he doesn't need to definitely beat him as long as he gets.
Or Koshi could set up Overhaul to be like a villain that'll show up recurringly.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. Because at this point, there's
again in the future, or like he can like set it up to where like Overhaul will be done here. I'm not sure which one's gonna happen, but you never know.
Just
gonna be a reoccurring villain. Like he's not like Deku can fight evenly with him right now, and Mirio was like.
I mean, technically, he's not fighting evenly with him because he can only do it because Air. He can only do it because of Air. But I mean, yeah, I guess so.
But, I mean, I'm just saying, like story wise, if you beat up a villain under any circumstance, like it's hard to make him threatening in the combat. Like if Jack comes back in One Piece, are you really gonna get that hype? Like he already got one shot.
I mean, we
oh man, like
yeah, one shot by elephant. That's like
it's like oh man, Jack, like you might be Luffy now, and nobody's gonna feel that way because you've already seen him defeated. So, Kevin, what was your rating? MVP.
First of all, as a tribute, I want to drink a big glass of milk. Take me Viagra. But if you guys don't understand what that is, then you're a horse. Now, the MVP of the chapter, Eri, the game changer, the showstopper, the heartbreak kid. What we're gonna see next chapter? I mean, everybody's already kind of said it. We're at the climax of these.
Stop talking to them.
I think the next 2 or 3 chapters. I mean, the problem, the real obstacle is finding out how to get around. So I don't know what name the big nigga. His quirk being used by Chisaki. That's the biggest thing. The biggest problem right now. But I think the next 2 or 3 chapters is going to be Deku versus Overhaul, clearly. And I in like 2 or 3 chapters, we should be done with this arc.
OJ.
Right. So MVP and I guess chapter rating as well. Yep. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
MVP would be Eri because she's the only reason why Deku isn't lying on the ground, broken up. Chapter rating definitely at least a 9. I'll probably go with a 10. Fuck it, why not?
Wow.
Yeah. This is a really good chapter, man. I liked it a lot, especially
it was.
Yeah, especially how like this is just how I feel about like shockwaves and stuff because I really like just how like all my uses like shockwaves and stuff like that, and I really thought that was cool, even though I didn't really catch it at first. I was just kind of shocked, but
everything's come to
what about what do you expect to see next week?
I'm not sure on the end of Deku and Overhaul. I mean, I would like for Deku to beat him, but I don't know. I expect more. I guess I just expect the next couple of chapters just be focused on like maybe that fight, and the arc will end in some way, and it'll resolve itself. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, I guess that's the chapter. All 9s. Surprisingly, Andre didn't give it a 10. But yeah, it really like the Eri thing. Like we really just I guess have to see in the next like 2 chapters like how it works what the extent of the control she has and all that. But right now, it's a really good chapter. Not a lot of people predicted this, which I thought was good. Like, people didn't expect her quirk to be that, and then so no one predicted that Deku would be able to fight Overhaul in that way. He just destroy his body basically without worrying about it.
As long as it makes sense, it's cool.
It does make sense. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Set up, so. I mean, it's a really if she could control it, it would be a really overpowered thing. Like, obviously, but she doesn't have a full grasp on it and everything. So, because to be able to rewind someone's DNA to the point that they don't have a quirk is completely broken. And it not affecting their body somehow. Like, they're not getting younger. She like taking the quirk away. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Do you think Bonnie from One Piece, like, if she could use her power in that way, it would be very overpowered? Like, if she could rewind people to the point they didn't eat their devil fruits, they lost their power. That would be interesting. But I don't think her power is going to work that way. What's up?
Yeah, I mean, her powers is already broken enough as it is.
So yeah, I had a Wi-Fi lapse in the middle of my my complex theory.
Okay, do you want to finish it and then we can end the review?
What happened?
I said, do you want to like elaborate on it?
I would, but it's a once in a lifetime moment. You know, you can't really. You can't. Once you miss the opportunity, you just gotta wait. You gotta wait till the next like real hot moment to just hit it on you guys. You know what I'm saying? So maybe next week.
Yeah. Okay. One chance.
Exactly.
One chance in the day or something. You saw at that party.
That's in the stream because I do want to ask a question. Like, that doesn't belong in this review.
Okay.
Are you guys done?
Yep.
Oh,
man.